Hello everyone and welcome back to Baba Is You. Today we are jumping back into the chasm to handle the levels A through whatever letter it's going to be here. If you haven't already, check out the first part of the chasm in the playlist below, the card above. And let's jump into level A here. This is called Rocky Prison. Skull is you, water is sink, all. What does all mean? Can we just do all is you? Yeah, everything's me now. Cool. I guess with that, we could maybe sink some of the wall in like water, and that exposes the win here. Wait, okay. So this all word is just a noun that makes everything everything you. It's kind of like the not you stuff I was dealing with earlier, where it's like not you, not blank is you, and everything except for like the skull would be Baba. That's terrifying. If all is sink, by the way, what does that do? Nothing interesting. Got it. I think our option is to do skull is. Whoa! What did skull is all do? What? Whoa! 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 Wait, what is going on here? What is going on? Whoa! What does that mean? What does that mean? Huh? That's definitely not the solution. The solution is definitely what I was doing earlier. So I guess if you make a noun into all, it turns into all the other nouns in the level. Interesting. We definitely need to do this. We definitely need to do this and then like bring this against here so that win can like get exposed. And then what do we do with win? I guess we do all is win? No, because all is you. Let's just make water is win. And then because we're also water, we're good. Fascinating. Okay. Scary, but fascinating. That has wild implications for the future of our endeavor here. Oh, I love the vibe of this level. I love the dark stars. That's crazy. Hand is you. It's all black and white. That's very scary. Hand is all. Get out of here. I don't want to be all. Empty is all. What if I make empty is all? What if I make all is empty? Empty? I mean, we've had empty before. Like, that was a niche word we've used in prior situations. That's hilarious. That's a flashbang on my screen. Let's go ahead and make... Did not mean to do that again. All is empty just to be fun. Yep, and we all just get yoinked. Got it. Okay, well, what if we do... Okay, so go away. Thank you. We have stars in the way. How do we get the stars out of the way here? What if we do all is empty, and then we find a way to make empty is hand, so that the only things left are hands. That seems useful enough. Only problem is, how do we only have one is statement, which is no good. I think what do I think? I don't want hand to be all from the get-go. That's bad. I'm going to do that and just have some nice room over here to like do my machinations. Empty is hand is a very interesting proposition. That's such a funny looking solution though. Undoing. We can also... Oh, I actually got all stuck in a corner. Oops. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Nope, not like that actually. What does hand is empty do? Nothing good. And again, all is empty does that, right? Star and hand is stop. How do we even get something to win here? I mean, I'm not even sure like what the win condition is. Do we have to get is all, can all also be like all hand is you? No, that doesn't do anything. That didn't flash up like a sentence. So, oh, oops. Let's move this guy over like once. Nope. So all is only useful as a noun, which is good to know. I'm glad I learned that. You can't use it as like a not operator where you can like add it to the front of a sentence. Okay, good to know. Hand is all. What does hand is all even do for me? We can also do, oh, this, I haven't done this yet. All is hand. Oh yeah, that's the obvious thing to do. I can't believe I haven't thought of that yet. Oh, okay. Well, if we move right, boom, hand is defeat. If we move, all is hand. Then what? We gotta find a way to cull some of the hands. I guess. What do I guess? What do I guess? Huh. Okay. So we definitely need to do all is hand. That is like the obvious first step to the solution. All is hand. Right? But then what do we do once we have that in place? We can do this. Doesn't really do much. Doesn't really do much. I have an idea. If we make all is hand and then make empty is hand in the next tick, are we able to kind of do a bait and switch? No. No, we aren't able to do a bait and switch. I have an idea. I actually have an interesting idea. What if we are able to... No, okay, I was just thinking, what if we make hand is all again, which is just the star and the star and the hand. If we make hand is all, then we would be able to like put some stars back in place and then like theoretically contain what's it called? The hand in place. That doesn't seem feasible anymore. What if I go ahead and make empty his hand just for fun? That's great. That just kind of traps us forever. Not great. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do all his hand again. Get the brain juices flowing here. Again, how are we able to eradicate only some of the hands? Because that is the implication here. We need to find a way to eradicate some of, not all of, but some of the hands. Literally, oh, I did not mean to just do a confetti there. Oops. Maybe there's something I have to do with... Ooh. Ooh, that's so interesting. I've just had an idea. We knock out Hand is All here to start off with. But then we bring back Hand is All in a different context. We use it to kind of create a buffer zone where we are unable... I need to actually do it from up here, I think. This hand sprite's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. We do this, create a star buffer here, then hit one of these. I'm reconsidering how I'm gonna approach this. Rather than do it like this, we're gonna do it like this, in fact. Hand is stuck already. But we're gonna create a star buffer so that if we move our guys left and right, they won't even be able to affect the is defeat. Like, if we move our guy left to right and there's a star buffer here, what are they going to do? I mean, okay, we go ahead, we make Hand is... We get rid of Hand is All. We find a way to, like, move these guys out of the way of the stars. I really do think all we need to do is create a buffer zone here where we have some stars that hang out, like, here, which prevent... like, here, let me give an example of this. If we do, oops, not like that. Well, I want to do that, just not in that particular spot. Hand is all, and we, nope, not, let's get this is out of here. Hand is all like this, and then we have it set up like this, so we can go ahead and do this, boom, boom, go around, and then they are completely trapped. That is the wrong way to do it. Got it. Maybe we go ahead and move it down then, actually. So we do it like, I don't know, like this, then up, go around, pop down, and do this? Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. We just had to find a way to get the hand is stuff in the right spot as well. So I'm going to redo this, and instead of starting from that side, we're going to start from this side, go all the way around, and pop down like this. Now we have all of the hands in the place we need, with the exception of is all. We've got to find a way to get those guys not trapped. Maybe. Well, we can do all is hand from here, right? There's nothing stopping us from doing all is hand up like this. Now we have a bunch of hands here. And then we have to find a way to make... Like, if we do this, now is defeat is not going to happen anymore, which is basically all we had to do. Okay, well, what if we do... All we need to do now is find a way to get the is win in place. Like, make hand is win or something. Which I think is just gonna be hard in the traditional sense. I don't really know how to get things through this wall of hand into place. Okay. What if instead, I'm developing a new idea. What if instead of doing anything with this hand word here, what if we make hand is all up here, or like all is hand up here? Does that do anything? I don't think so. I think we're just kind of out of luck. Okay. We pop this guy here. We do hand is... Yikes. I mean, is there any way to do like empty is hand? And then maybe have like, because I really don't know how to get the win condition to work. This whole hand is situation down here. We have to find a way to get something in place there. Could I... Separate note entirely. Could I get that whole, like... that thing I've been trying to do where I have, like... the wall of stars? Can I just do it like this? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could. And then we just do all his hand. Like up here or something. But first, get empty out of here. Bye-bye, empty. We go up here, we do this. All is hand. All is right. Maybe the word empty needs to be somewhere more accessible, right? So we can go ahead and find a way to, like... I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. Like, again, I think this might just have to be a, like, more difficult than usual Sokoban sort of thing. I don't think the difficulty here necessarily comes from... Oh, oops. Yeah, I don't think the difficulty here comes from... Oh, I screwed up. I need to get the line back in place. Ugh, okay. We break this guy up. Maybe we should just do it like this, actually. Like that. Perfect. Then we need to get the double up, make all of this stars, so that we don't have the defeat thing really get screwed up. Then, how do we get them over there? Ugh, I don't... There's probably some rule to this puzzle that I'm not really seeing. That I have to, like, figure out in a way that I haven't yet deciphered. I guess I could do a cross thing here where I have, like, blank is blank, and then... Oh, here's something. What if we make, hand is hand? Right? We use the cross section here, and then we also have all is empty. Wait. So if hand is hand, will it then become empty? Because empty is a separate noun, right? Yo! Wait! That's so cool! I was just way overthinking it, trying to get like the Sokoban style things going. No. This was about finding a way to keep hand in place when we remove everything else. Hand is hand forces it so that hand can't be anything else. I thought empty acted more like a verb, right? Sorry, an adjective. Where, like, it can be empty, it can also be thing. No. It is a noun. And what that means is we need to now make all is win, which will allow us to then bring everything will be win. Everything will be win. That's so cool. I hadn't even... That's ridiculous. That's clever, but also, man, ugh. That's clever, but yeah. Okay, we finished this guy up, and then nothing new happens on the main screen. Cool. Looking for a heart. So we're looking for a heart. We need flag is not on wall. Flag not on wall is win. So the flag just kind of has to exist not on the wall. Cool. Rock is move. Love is push. What is open? Is anything open? I guess rock is open. Interestingly here, we can set up an interesting thing where we have, like, we can't have all be an adjective. We can't make all is open, for example. We don't have the space over here to do that. We can make, for example, rock is all, or love is all, or something like that. It is now all of those things, and that's why flag not on wall matters, because if we make it all, then the flag can just kind of, you know, exist there. How do I get it though? How do I get it so that I can actually like move the love out of the way or something? Maybe I have an idea. Rock is all. We go ahead and stop it from being all. And then we make love is move. So love will move on its own. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and push rock down here so we can go ahead and set up the love is move the way we want it to be. Okay, then we make rock is all, and we're going to see what problems arise later on in the level. Okay, rock is all. We actually want rock is all to be set up top, so that's easier for us to break it apart. If we have it like this, we can very easily break it apart with rock is or whatever else. Then we break this. We make love is move, and then love is open. I guess we need them to be true at the same time. Oh yeah, no. How do we Ooh, yikes, actually. Yeah, how do we get love to be move and open at the same time? Because the problem is, if we make like rock is push over here, if we make it push, we also have another is statement here with which to make it rock is open, so we can actually, like, you know, get things going here like that. Boom. Well, again, we can't make all is whatever. We can only make them. What are we doing here? I mean, is there any special quality that all or rock have? No, rock and all both have the exact same parameters. There's no special rules that define either of them. I guess if I do this and rock is push, what are we doing here? Okay. I have some new ideas. I'm just thinking right now about like what to actually do here. Rock is all, great. Now we have all of these guys here. We can go ahead and then make love is all. If we make love is move, just for fun, let's go ahead and make rock is all, and then love is move, just so we can kind of examine what happened in this particular scenario. Love is move, rock is all. Love exists here and is doing its own thing. Great. What if love is all? Great, we now have a whole bunch of those things. We can then make something happen. I'm not quite sure what, to be honest. Resetting, we're going to make rock push and bring him down into this area down here. I think no matter what, we're going to have Baba hang out here with this rock, right? Let's go ahead and put this guy here. This seems, again, arbitrarily just choosing a spot, but let's go ahead and make rock is all. Before that, we should make love is move. And now love being move, let's love become open, which opens a door there. Okay. Okay, we're constantly just opening doors on top of that object there. How do we get these objects to be pushable into the door while also being open? That is the main problem. I don't know how to make these objects able to be pushed into the door and open at the same time. Particularly when we have like rock is all or like love is all over here. We could theoretically like make something else happen over here with like rock his door is shut or something like that. Why would we want to? Honestly, not sure. Seems kind of dumb if you ask me, but hey, dumb solutions do occasionally work in this game. Just thrown out there. I'm thinking. I'm doing a big thinky right now. Rock is push. Let's go ahead and get the rocks pushing around again. Pop down, pop over here. Do this, do that. Then we can make rock move and rock is open at the same time. What am I doing here? I can very comfortably do this. Have rock is open at the same time that rock is all, which did not work. That did not do what I wanted it to do. Instead, we're going to make rock is move the thing that happens over here. We put rock is move in there, and then we do rock is all. And then what? We can make rock is open? No, but then it just gets destroyed on the object. New idea. I'm now realizing, actually, when we make rock is all over here, we do have a way to recover these words. We just do this. I've been stupid and ignoring that as a possibility, but you can just do that. Okay, interesting. So, let's go ahead and push rock into place. Come down here like this, just for funsies. We're going to make rock is all. And at the same time, make love is move. We now have plenty of loves hanging out there. We go ahead and dismantle rock is all. The loves continue to move. We sacrifice this guy here. Oh, this is so much easier than I was making it out to be. We're going to go ahead and consolidate all the Babas first, though. The Babas do not need to be so multifaceted. We now have the Mega Baba walking around. We can then go ahead and just salvage this is to make love is open. Perfect. Okay. I was just being really dumb there. I wasn't realizing the full Sokoban potential of the level. I am failing more and more to find quick solutions based solely on the Sokoban aspect of things as opposed to the everything else. All is shut. Rock is open, rock is Baba, Baba is you. What are we even doing here? I hate how everything here is white. It makes it harder to like actually not read, but like it makes it much more intimidating. I'm intimidated by this level, and that's very scary. Rock is open. Okay. Rock has Baba. Baba is you. Very nice. So then, what if we just make Baba is open? And, like, you know, escape the level at least partially that way. Yeah, we'll be able to walk out the level doing that, which is nice. How do we achieve that? I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. We're going to move an is into place, doing this, and then do this, bump up, do this. Nice. Okay. And then we'll be able to... Oh, I crammed the open against the wall. It's my bad. Boom, we have these two guys. We get this guy, like this, in place. Then move Baba is you up a couple times, which will give us room down below to cram in the open without issue. Boom. Oh, but Baba is also shut. Well, that's a problem. Then how do we get through? How do we get out the walls? I was thinking of using Baba to open the walls, but if all is shut, then like, yeah, that's not good. Could we, just for fun, possibly, arguably, just pointing it out. What happens if we do this? Always rock. Okay, great. Is that the only thing that can be affected? Yeah, the only objects that are affected are these objects in the are the Babas. Curious. Okay. Well, what if we we gotta find a way to dismantle this whole shut thing, or at least to make it not all. What's with stop here? Why do we need stop to be there? Also, why doesn't the word all affect the text as well? Maybe there'll be a word later that's like everything is Baba, and then like, you know, it'll be the text too, or something like that. Like all things, you know? Is there a way to... Okay, I have an idea. We have no way to make Baba has Baba. We do have a way to make Rock has Rock, which is handy. If we are able to make Rock me and have Rock has Rock, then we're in business here, because even if the rock gets destroyed, we'll be able to just regenerate it again, you know? Which is nice, at least if you ask me. I'm going to go ahead and save this open from the wall here by doing this. Navigating like this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just do this to start off with. Oh, we need to make Baba is Rock, though, first. Yeah, how do I actually navigate this to make it, like, a useful solution? I want to make Baba into Rock and Rock is you in the same sentence. But I don't think I can. Yeah, how do I do that? Could I make... Actually, separate thought. What if I make Rock is Baba is you, and then... Ooh, I'm starting to develop some ideas. I'm developing some interesting ideas, actually. We're going to go ahead and do the thing we did previously where we, like, salvaged the is from this sentence by doing, I think, this. Then just move it up, move it up, move it up. And give us just more room to work with Baba here. Then, Baba is Rock is you? Or Rock is Baba is you. Like this. Then we do Baba has rock. Actually, I have a way better idea. What happens if we make everything open? If we make all is open, will everything open up? Yeah, it will. And then we can just make, like, Baba has rock, rock is you. Or something like that to, like, save it. Yeah, I think we need to find a way to turn us into a rock first, and then make it so that rock has rock, so that whenever rock is destroyed, it just regenerates into a new version of us. Okay. Well, I do think our ultimate solution has to at least partially be based on this whole is open thing, right? Right? Though maybe there's a reason that they have us get 2 Babas from the get-go. Okay, just for fun, let's go ahead and make it so that Baba has rock. Just for funsies. And then we go ahead and go over here, and now the rocks are hanging out, and the rocks are not me, so nothing happens. Got it. We really need another is statement here. We really need a second is, another like is block. That'd be really nice. Rock is. Rock is. Oof. Man, okay. What if we do, instead of having Baba have the has statement, what if we do if all has rock? Okay, everything has rock now. So then if we... Yeah, what do we do now? Baba is you. Baba is open. And then everything... If we make Baba is open and rock is you in the same breath, could we... Wait, this might actually work. So, Baba is you. Baba is open. Baba becomes rocks. Rocks are me. And now we can do some real shenanigans here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and make rock is open. And because it has rock, there's no big deal. Once the rock is destroyed, it'll just, like, come back. Boom, boom. And then we can go ahead and open up all of these, like, windows here. Nice. How do we win? Baba on rock is win. Okay, well, we can make that happen. We can make it so everything has Baba. Stop being open. Thank you. All rock has Baba. Then we just need to make rock weak, and then we'll find a way to get, like, Baba onto a rock. Stop making rock weak. Perfect. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. It was just about figuring out all has rock. All has is a very fun interaction. I like how they navigated that. I'm glad that they forced us to engage with all has as a possible interaction. Very nice. Next up is Siege. I think we'll go ahead and finish up the rest of these. What's the new thing here? Rock is more. Oh no! It destroyed me. The rock consumes. What if rock is more and push? Will it consume me then? Oh, that's terrifying. It spreads as though it's... Whew, okay. Is the text floating? No. We can just... Well, we can just push these words across to, you know, get the is more over there and then make Baba is more instead, which seems much more useful if you ask me. Because if we have Baba is more, then we'll be able to just kind of get through that conveyor belt over to our right. Like, the problem is, oh no, how do we get through? Well, if we just have Baba constantly multiplying, that solves our problem. I think. Let's find out. I can't... Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. If I just... Okay, huge. Huge. That actually worked. Nice, nice, nice. I got confused for a second because it wasn't doing exactly what I thought it would, but it's all good. More is a very funny word. Okay. Key is more. Rock is currently push. We can go ahead and push the rock out of the way and get the key. What do I want the key to do, actually? Key is more, and it will... Because rock is push, will it eat the rock if I, like, put it there, for example? No, it won't. The rock will keep a space open where the key can't really interfere with it. So we gotta find a half-decent place. Okay, well, is there any place where we can just kind of wait for the key? Yeah, what if we do it here? No. No, we need the rock actually to be here so that we're able to push the keys down. Go back. Boom, boom, boom. Once more. Boom. Perfect. Then we're able to move. We aren't able to move them perfectly, actually. No. No. But I do think I actually have the solution now. This one's literally all just about getting the rock in the right place so you can manipulate the keys how you want to later. If we put it there, the rock will stop being push, and then we'll be able to push this key around how we want to push it around. Almost. 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 That didn't quite work, actually. What if we instead... put the rock there? I think I already tried that, but we can't have the key that's currently poking out of the doorway be the one that we use because of reasons. Because of reasons. I think mainly the reason being that we can't access... Okay, if we do this, how do we get this guy out from the doorway? There is no real way to, at least not in my estimation. We wait once more, and now all of these keys are in the way, and that's quite annoying. What if instead the rock is... I'm just going to trial and error this until I get it, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to logic through, like, what I have to do to, like, get these things in the places I want them, but, like, man. God. What if we put this guy on the rock, by the way? Just for fun. That doesn't appear to do anything. Okay. Okay. I should really just observe what the keys do without any interaction from the rock. Boom, 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 boom. If we get to this stage, it is basically impossible for me to get in there because the keys are blocking too much of the space. You know? If rock is not push, will the keys overtake it? Yes, they will. So rock being push is essential to stopping the keys from going places. I was thinking of maybe doing rock is more, like this. But I'm not quite sure what point that would actually have for us, given that it wouldn't block the keys from doing things, you know? Yeah. Okay, curious. Okay, rock is push. Let's go ahead and... Can the text stop the keys from doing things? It doesn't matter because the text can't get in this area. That's a lie. We can put one piece of text here. Would that stop the keys from doing things? Yes, it would. Which is very interesting. In fact, that may be part of the solution. Because I was toying around with having text in that exact spot earlier. What if we then do this, and then key is more, one more, perfect. It doesn't matter because is push. If we do that, then the rock doesn't stop anything. Right, okay, got it. Okay, I'm looking mostly at like this entranceway here for like places to do things. Yeah, that can't be right. Is it possible we have to push it into the corner like this? That doesn't seem right either, if you ask me. Like, the main thing I want to do is I want to stem the flow of keys somehow from this spot here. Perhaps I want to put the rock here so I can access the area later, right? But no, then we can't push the keys out or even access the lower part if we do that. That's essentially the same as not having the rock there at all. Let me try some prior solutions and see if I just missed something the first time around. I just missed something the first time around. I'm stupid. Boom, done. I'm sure that was frustrating to watch. Oops. Lava flood. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, Baba is hot. Why is Baba hot? Lava is more and hot. Then how do we... What do we do to stop the lava from just swallowing us? Oh. It doesn't matter if the lava swallows us. What we can do is we can save the flag by putting a word over it. Interesting. Got it. Then we can stop flag being melt here. And then we can just make flag as win again. Oh, nice. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, cool. That was a very straightforward, simple level. I guess when they force your decision space to be like, you know, very quick actions, it makes it like a lot easier to find the optimal route through a level. Okay, wall is push. This is gonna screw with me, I bet. Okay. The skulls aren't doing anything, but the skull has lava and the skull is melt. What is hot? Star is heart. Heart. Hot. And not win. Love has text, so love can become the love text. What is the win condition? Is it just getting the word star here? Star is win? Ah, star is not win. So then what? Love is win? I guess love has to be win. Well, if love has text, then we're able to... Then we're able to what? How do we get the love? Love is melt. What is hot? Is star hot? I think star might be hot. Also, us being able to push 3 walls around, specifically 3 walls, is very interesting, and I don't know what to make of that. I'm going to push the walls into the middle so I have them handy as potential tools in this level. What properties do the walls have? The wall is push, and that's its only property, really. Okay, well, star is more. That's scary. Not sure if I want that. We can push star. Is star not push? Ooh, we have to destroy the love with the stars. And the lava also destroys me. And specifically, it's the stars being destroyed that will destroy the love. Therefore, we need to push the walls over here so we can somehow, some way... Ugh, we need to get this word love here. What are we doing here? Lava is more in defeat. Once we get some lava on the board, the lava is just going to keep on spreading. We need to find a way to get this star to touch this love or this love. Probably this love, now thinking about it, so we can push the love over here effectively. How does when does the star become lava? It becomes lava at that stage. So we need to guide the star into mooring in certain directions so we can control the lava flow. Yeah. So we can control the lava flow. So star is more. Boom. Then what? I guess that's all we can really do to push the walls around. We don't really have any other walls we can push, at least none that I can see. So I guess we're gonna have to just cope. Is it possible that we can make the star touch love without ever touching the skulls? Consider, for example, what happens if we constrain the star's movement like this. Can we use the text to constrain it too, or no? If we make star is more and star is trapped by a text, will it spread? No, it won't. We can use the sentence star is more to get things done. Very interesting. Okay. We're beginning to go places. Then we can start moving stars in certain directions so that they will only eventually hit the skull and nothing else. I guess I still want star to specifically move down. Okay, I definitely want star's move to be like... If we have this star right here on the wall, what will happen to it? It'll still produce things. Okay. So, star is more, absolutely has to be up here. I'm just trying to get the walls in place now. Let me get the star unencumbered by the wall. Honestly, maybe we just kind of push it down like this. And then Maybe just again, honestly, then one more time. No, we're expanding too much on the right-hand side now. So we need to block expansion here at all costs. Not by doing that, notably. You're going to stop expanding on that side, okay? Okay. Then just to be safe, let's go ahead and stop expansion over here too. Ooh, that wasn't very good actually. I really don't want specifically you to be expanding here. This is bad for our cause. So I guess we're going to do star is more like this, expand once, then find a way to expand you specifically. Okay, walls, your time to shine. Your time to shine. We're gonna expand you. We're gonna block you off, and we're gonna use you to expand this specific star exactly where it needs to go. And then finally, star is... we need to block this guy. I think we're very close. In fact, not just I think. I know we're very close. We just need to get... if it's not clear what I'm doing, I need to get star onto this love guy right here. Once I do that, I will be able to, like, do what I want pretty much and move love around. I'm having to avoid the skulls because as soon as it touches the skulls, it will become lava. Perfect! That's the word love, and we don't have lava around. And now we can just do this, and perfect. Okay, so that was very much a Sokoban style puzzle. Cool. And then Lonely Sight. Baba is you. This is another one of those just black and white levels. Wall is stop. I feel like as we descend further and further into this world, into the chasm, we just get into like darker and darker darkness where everything is shades of gray as opposed to actual light. Flag on ice is win. Rock on love is weak. Rock has ice. Wall is stop. So we need to get rock on love, and that which will produce ice, and then we need to get the flag on the ice. Okay. If we just make Baba is more once, then we'll be able to duplicate me a bunch and get just a few more objects here to work with. Maybe we should make Baba is rock and Baba is you on the same, and rock is you on the same turn. But I don't see a way to do that. Instead, we're gonna have to make... what are we gonna do, actually? I mean, first things first, we need to find a way to produce rock on love. This is all based on these words, or these sentences up to the top left here. These guys are our guide. These guys are how we have to, like, navigate this whole puzzle. How do I turn Baba into something else conveniently? Oh, well, we use the on word. Baba on... Baba is rock or something. Yeah, let's do rock. Great. We get a Baba onto Baba, and there's a rock down there. Perfect. Now we have easily, uncomfortably, unquestionably, rock is you. Great. Now we can do all this stuff with the extra Babas we have here. Let's go ahead and make one more round of Baba is more, just to be fun. Boom. We now have a bunch of Babas to work with. Baba on rock is going to be... Let's make a flag. Nice. Then Baba on rock is love. And then that'll just turn the rock into love, which will turn into... What will that turn into? That'll do this and turn it into ice and heart. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I guess we could potentially... Here, we should make rock as more too, actually. We should make a rock as more, just so we have some more to work with here. Rock is more. I did that wrong. I should definitely do it. Okay. We should do it from over here, so we limit the destruction. We're looking for rock. Flag on ice is when we need rock on love is weak. So we're going to turn a Baba on rock is love. I'm using this like little tetranoma piece to like get things done, I guess. And now flag. I guess we can do rock on love. No, we need rock on ice is flag. Yeah. Rock on ice is flag. Which will let us do the next step of the whole puzzle to our top left here. Oh, I get it. Just move this. Oops. Rock on... We don't need love, we need ice. So rock on love is flag. I think. I think that's how this is going to work. Let's try that. See if that results in a nice little thing. Come on. Huge! And now, we just turn Baba into me, and then we have a solution. Right? Perfect! Oh, even the congratulations is black and white. Very scary. Very nice. That was a cool area. I really enjoyed a lot of the puzzles here. These ones were great. I think the more puzzles are freaking wonderful. Those are cool. There's our flower for that area. Very nice. I suppose that means next time we're going to go ahead and handle 9, the volcanic cavern, which is, I mean, there's only so little left, it looks like. There's this cavern. There's like these extra levels here. I mean, there's this guy who we haven't handled yet, but I don't feel ready to end the game quite yet. That said, if you enjoyed the... yeah, no. Sorry, I just want to talk more about this world. This world is really cool. All of these words are such a cool thing to have. Word as a word is really cool. You're turning like the actual objects you push around into words, not just like the words you push around as though they are objects. It's a nice cool inversion on the formula. It also feels even more caveman. Rock is move, when the rock I'm using to make that sentence is already a rock. You have all these things here with like all being... This one has such a weird kind of like weird use cases to it. Some of those levels really confused me, but they were good. And these ones, I mean, honestly, the more words really fun. I love how many Babas we could have on screen at once with that. Let me just go ahead and fill the screen with Babas as I end the video here. Let's go ahead and just make Baba. is more. That said, if you enjoyed the video, do be sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description for more information on it. And until next time, oh, my computer does not like that. Enjoy yourself.